If it is true that you are what you eat, I am more than just poutine, as it turns out, as I'm joined by Mary Bamford from the Dietitians of Canada. Thanks for joining us. Now, Mary, you have brought a smorgasbord, if that's a word, of food from across the country. What are we doing with our plates here?
Well, March is Nutrition Month, and Dietitians of Canada likes to motivate people to be even better with their eating every March, so continuous improvement. And Canadians do a lot of things well, so this year the theme is Celebrate Food, from field to table.
Sign me up.
All right, so
Is that the key, that from field to table, though? Because I celebrate food about 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 times a day, but this is a specific initiative.
Very much so, from field to table. So it's nice following Evergreen with their Grow Your Own Food campaigns. 24% of Canadians actually have some sort of farming effort for their own food, which is impressive.
That's 1 in 4 Canadians are doing something themselves to bring to their own table.
Exactly, whether it's a pot on a terrace or in a windowsill to a full-fledged garden. Yeah,
that's pretty impressive. Okay. So is this the country mapped out then?
It sure is. From here to here is the country mapped out.
Okay,
right.
so
what province are we starting with?
We're going to start far west where the Olympics are, vegetables. So our athletes are getting lots of vegetables.
Drew?
Yes?
I would like to present the gold medal standard of British Columbia.
Why, thank you. And right back at you. There you go.
Thank you. So it's root vegetables is what they're voting for.
They're voting for fresh local vegetables, and it's March, so root is what's in season right now, and greenhouse vegetables. So lettuce is in season, mushrooms are in season in the greenhouse.
Is this a turnip?
Close.
What is it?
Parsnip?
That would be 10 points.
Parsnip. I am owning the parsnip podium right now.
What is the difference between a turnip and a parsnip?
Right here.
Okay.
This just happens to be a large rutabaga, which is a turnip.
Rutabaga.
Yes,
Okay.
and then the smaller turnips, which are more white inside and purple, that's a yellowy on the inside.
Okay.
Is a different flavored turnip.
Do love the rutabagas.
And these can be prepared both cooked and raw, some of it, I would imagine.
Some of it, yeah, this is delicious raw with carrots, both cooked. That's celeriac. So I'm not going to give you that test.
This is beautiful.
That's celery root, and that is wonderful in soups and stews. Celery is such a basic flavor that everybody likes, kids to adults. It adds wonderful flavor to soups.
Well, I love celery because it's one of those negative calorie foods where it takes more energy to digest it than what it actually contains. So that's
Great
something
way to
that
fill
I
up.
could get on board with.
All right.
Absolutely.
Moving across the country.
Moving across the country. Guess which province likes beef?
That'd be Ontario.
We do. Well,
Alberta?
the most.
Y'all, I've got to say
okay.
Alberta. That's right.
Alberta beef, that is their #1 favorite local food.
Wow, and you know what their favorite activity is? Defibrillating. No, just kidding. Just kidding. This is good for you in moderation.
In moderation, an extra lean cut, 2.5 ounce serving, cooked. Reasonable to have it once a day.
Okay. And is the reason that this is local from farm to table
In Alberta.
in Alberta because this is their local feed, right? They're growing their own feed for the freezer.
They're growing
They're raising it.
Actually, you can farm animals too.
Well, yes, but it's actually for the animals themselves, their own table. They're raising their own feed. That's pretty impressive.
Yes.
And since we're talking about the entire country, what is the #1 food and nutrition-related issue facing Canadians these days?
Obesity.
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 Okay. So we're going to eat our way to health.
Absolutely. If you choose great food and it tastes wonderful and you know where it comes from, there's something about knowing where your food comes from. It influences what you're going to choose and how much you're going to choose of it, how much work was involved. Think of your grandmother or great-grandmother. When you had an apple, you had to go into the fruit cellar and get the one that was bruised, or there wasn't enough to last all winter long. We have a very different level of abundance now than we used to have.
I feel like you're speaking from my own Baba's diary there. Those are stories that I heard indeed.
Very good.
Who's loving corn?
Corn on the cob, yes, I couldn't get any. So frozen corn is just as nutritious. Prairie provinces.
Okay.
Their corn.
Go Manitoba. Go Saskatchewan. So this is that country.
Who doesn't love eating corn on the cob? What a fun food.
Nobody.
I love
Nobody
it.
doesn't.
Like Bugs Bunny.
Okay, so
I think he likes carrots.
Yeah, cheese, I'm going to hazard a guess. I got the last one wrong. But because I am now an expert on poutine, I'm going to guess that the cheese represents Quebec.
Correct.
La Belle Province.
La Belle Province produces
Okay, and
665 varieties of cheese.
And which is this?
That would be, I don't remember.
that would be
Delicious.
variety delicious.
Variety délicieuse with a very long French name.
Je me belle comment ça va cheese. That is what we have here today. It smells delicious. Smell that, Drew.
It's a nice, strong,
let's go to
soft
Quebec now.
cheese with a little mold.
And you can feel good about it because it is locally sourced.
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay, the
Oh.
apple. Drew, where do you think this?
What province has the most exciting, interesting Canadians in it with that exciting piece of fruit?
Come on.
Taking a bite.
Uh-huh.
Where are you
What's
from?
the verdict?
It tastes like Ontario.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Mirash is on the board. That's great.
We know how to appreciate the basics in Ontario and Canada. It's our largest export product by weight is apples.
You're kidding.
Canada, it's our largest export produce by weight is apples.
Wonderful. All right, so Ontario, Quebec, the Maritimes it comes.
And I don't have a crawling one, so I have the next best.
Look at that. Look at that. Just imagine. Is this for the Maritimes in total, or is it one
Maritimes
particular?
in total.
All right. I love the lobster. And I have to confess, I've never seen a lobster canned like this before.
Congelé.
Canned and
Congelé.
frozen, so it's
You're still
quite
on your French
nice.
kick.
Oui. Oui.
Très bien.
Fantastic.
So what can we do with all of these to take the best of Canada and eat it all at once? Is that possible?
That's possible, and since I'm not doing the cooking, so we're going to do the vegetables part.
Okay.
Since we're not, so I've put together festive salad. The recipe's on the Dietitians of Canada website, so www.dietitians.ca.
Okay.
Well, and it's a festive salad with beets. So here is a beet with its beet green, but here it is cooked and ready to go. So this is so simple. 2 cups of beets.
I love beets.
And this is great for kids to do because it's really, you can't mess it up.
It's
It's just throw it all in. So that was red cabbage chopped, some grated carrot, a cup of each, and then some nicely chopped green onion. And I'm
Mary,
just going
I
to
like
stir
the
that
zest
up.
with which you toss and throw things in the bowl.
I like the color too.
It should be fun. Cooking needs to be fun and easy, and then the dressing is oh so simple.
Okay.
Red wine vinegar with a little bit of honey and a little bit of dried mustard to emulsify it. And Canada exports the most mustard seed of any country in the world.
Canada?
Yes,
I
mustard
love getting
seed.
a geography lesson while I'm eating. This is
Yes.
great.
So that toss, and then a beautiful garnish of some lovely goat's milk feta and some sunflower seeds.
This is getting healthier and healthier each ingredient in.
It is, and it is absolutely delicious.
That is fantastic. Now, if you couldn't get it fresh, could you forgive us and by using canned?
I absolutely cheated myself and used canned rosebud beets.
All right.
Drew, when is the last time you went into the produce section and said, I'm going to take a rutabaga, a celeriac bulb, and some beets?
Almost never, because I can't even pronounce that.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
You don't need to pronounce it to chew it.
Exactly.
It smells great, eh, Drew? This looks like something we could easily do for ourselves.
I love that. And it's Canada represented on your salad plate.
This is not bad. And if I said earlier at the show that that big bowl of French fries was an appetizer size for me, then Drew, I give this to you.
Why, thank you.
For more
see you
information, visit dietitians.ca/eatwell. That's what
When we come back, we'll be speaking with the actress from Murdoch Mysteries, Helene Joy.
Mary, I couldn't resist still sneaking a little bit of a taste. You threw on some fresh dill as well, right?
I did. I forgot the dill in the main piece, so that it needs dill.
Well,
Beets need dill.
Drew
Beets
is
need
very
dill.
attractive, so sometimes we do get distracted with it, with the stuff we put in here, don't we?
Is that what it was? Okay. What do you think?
Mary, that's really good. And this
Isn't
is
that
good for me.
nice? It is very good for you, and oh so simple.
I almost don't believe you that it's good for me, but it has to be because you're a dietitian.
It is.
You know
Thank
what's
you.
best. How
I
often
know.
do you yourself make something like this?
Every day. I truly
Really?
eat 8 to 12 vegetable servings a day.
I would
Fruits and
then
veggies.
like to present to you the
Golden
BC Award, the Golden Carrot for Nutrition.
This is a great honor.
Thank you.
I guess we need a Dietitians of Canada anthem. Let the flag drop.
We're going to let Drew have some fun, so take it away. I'm going to save some salad for you, though, okay?